Good morning, and welcome to our Sunday morning Dharma service. My name is Catherine, and I am really grateful to be here this morning practicing with you all. We are going to begin our service this morning in a slightly unusual way. Please join me in sending our very best wishes and happy energy to Reverend Won Gong and Reverend Sean, who are attending this year's annual Kyomanim retreat in upstate New York, along with Kyomanims from all across America. May they thoroughly enjoy this special time together and travel safely back home this week. This morning, our Won Mu lay minister, Kathleen, will be guiding the service. Now let's read together the essential dharmas of daily practice on page 11. The mind is originally free from disturbance, but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. The mind is originally free from delusion, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of delusions. The mind is originally free from wrongdoing, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the precepts of our true nature by letting go of wrongdoings. Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. Let us turn self-serving mind into a mind that serves the good of all. We are now going to prepare our bodies and energy for sitting meditation through some Qi Gong movements. Please stand behind your mat or next to your chair and welcome our good friend Lars, who will lead us.
Good morning, friends. Good morning at home. Give yourself enough space. I think there is no problems today. Just put your feet about hip-width apart. Maybe rock back and forth. Find your center point. Let's put our hands on our lower abdomen. Let's breathe in and expand our lower belly. About 3 to 4 to 5 seconds in. And breathing out, pushing the energy back out through our legs, contracting our belly. And breathe in. And out. Let's drop our hands. And we're breathing in. Let's bring our palms up, chest height. Fold the energy over, and we're breathing out. Return it back to the earth. And breathe in. And out. In. Slightly rise, drawing energy from earth into our body. Fold your hands over and sink. Return energy back to the ground. Breathing in. This time let's push forward. And breathing in. And out. In. Out. In. Push to the side. Imagine pushing 2 walls to your side. Push. And breathing in, drawing the energy. And breathe out. Push, feel grounded. Expand. Breathing in. And out. And in. And out. So we're breathing in. One hand comes up, the other one we place on a nightstand right beside us and push and stretch. And we're breathing in, switching hands and arms. Push heaven, push earth, and relax. Breathing in. Hold tension. And out. And in. And out. And out. One last round, breathing in. And out. Switch one more time, breathing in. And out. Let's breathing in, bring our hands forward. Now we turn over here to the garden side. Breathe in. Gather the energy with your arms, raise your foot, step out a little bit, put your foot down, and we push. And we're breathing in, come back all the way. And put your foot down and expand again. Push. And breathing in. And out. In. And out. Switch to the other side, breathing in. And out. In. In. And out. One last time, slow breathing in. And out. Now we switch back to the other side. This time when we push out, we just energetically push forward. Breathing in. And in. Hold tension in. Back to the other side. Breathing in first. In. And push. And push. One last time. Now circle our hands, breathing in. And let's insert the incense stick and kneel down, all the way down, control, and come back up. Circle your hands to the other side, switch feet. And breathing out on the way down, breathing in and circling on the way up. And one last round, breathing in and out. Perfect. Now imagine our hands are wings, breathe in, you're a crane, you're about to take flight. And we drop again, sink. And breathe in, inflate your wings fully, come all the way up on your tippy toes, stretch, 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 and breathe out and relax. And again, crane is about to take off, but not yet. Breathe out and breathe in. Come all the way up, stretch, tippy toes, stretch, 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 and come back down. And one last time, breathing in and relax. And in. And relax. Step out into a Mabu, horse riding stance. You can make it as difficult as you want. Go deeper or not. Breathing in, bring our hands straight in front of us. Let's push over here to our right hand side and pull a bowstring taut. and relax. Switch to the other side, breathing in and relax. And breathe in. Hold the tension, hold and relax. Back to the other side, breathing in. Relax. One last round, breathing in. Imagine you put all the anxiety and worries into the error. Hold the tension, hold and relax. And breathe in. Same thing on this side. Whatever anxiety is left, hold and relax. Bring your feet back close together. One hand comes out in front of us, the other one hand scoops the energy right beside us, and we push in it forward. And it's like a seesaw, breathing in, gather the energy, and sink, push forward, and breathe out, and breathe in, and out. In, out, in, out. Inflate and rise, breathe out, sink, return, in and out, yin and yang. Let's relax our hands, shake them out. Let's breathe in, slower breathing down, breathing in, and out. Slow, still breathing out, control your breathing. And again, either breathing in, slow, full inflation, and release, slowly releasing the air back out. Again, breathe in. And out. And in. Now join our palms above our head. And breathe out slowly, bring our palms to our third eye. Rest in the third eye, breathing in. And breathe out, bring your palms to our heart center and chest. Relax here, take a breath, breathing in. And breathe out, relax your arms, just dangle them on your side. Thank you so much, friends, for joining us this morning. Now let's offer full bows to the Dharmakaya Buddha for full grace.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the marvelous gift of nature and the universe. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings recognizing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guides us to live in harmony and create mutual well-being. Meditation is simple and easy. Anyone can practice it. Please take the time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Rock back and forth and side to side until your body feels centered. Scan your entire body to see if there is any tension. Let go of tension in your face, head, neck, shoulders. Breathe in. Notice tension. Breathe out. Release any mental or physical uneasiness. Relax your whole body. It is okay to slouch a little bit if that feels more natural. If your body agrees, gradually sit up tall. You may start to feel your lower back growing stronger and your chest and heart opening. Open your eyes softly, look straight ahead, and relax your eyelids. Keep your ears aligned with your shoulders and tuck your chin in slightly. Let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Enjoy the sensation of your arms and hands relaxing. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather in the mouth. This is a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. Invite your awareness to return to your lower abdomen, your Qi energy field. This is called Danjan and is located about 2 inches below your navel. Your Danjan is the power center for your breathing. If your face or body begins to itch, note the itching. It will pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly so that you maintain a calm stillness and honor the silent practice of those around you. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed by them. Do not react to your thoughts or pursue them. They are just thoughts and will disappear by themselves. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjan abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. You will no longer feel any distinction between yourself and others, free from the limits of time and place. We are grateful to sit quietly together, finding the still point within. May we be here now, deeply aware of our ever calm, ever alert spirit.
Page 4, Yongju, prayer chant.
Palms together for our June prayer. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. Summer is here, and we are feeling the heat of its yang energy. The earth holds us in a warm embrace with longer days to spend in nature's beauty. Soon, children will be laughing, scampering, and meditating throughout our temple buildings and grounds during our children's summer camp. May they and all those who are shaping their happy camp experiences be blessed. This week, Reverend Won Gong, Reverend Sean, and Kyomanims from all across America are gathering together for their annual retreat in upstate New York. May everyone's travels be safe, and may this retreat refresh and invigorate all the dedicated, hardworking Kyomanims who attend it. In June, we celebrate fathers and all those who have been like fathers to us in our lives. We are grateful for their patient effort, dedication, and love, which has shaped and influenced our life's trajectory. On Juneteenth, we honor the lives of the African people and their descendants who, with courage and resolve, endured the cruel injustices of slavery in the Americas. We honor all those who have been and are being harmed by racism's ongoing cascade of harm. We pray for the true liberation of all people and for racial justice and healing. In this season of growing yang energy, may we pause to remind ourselves of how powerful our actions and inactions are, individually and communally, and resolve to align our minds, hearts, and bodies with the infinite truth of Il-Wan. This we pray with our whole hearts.
my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and in all realms where my heart and mind reach, that we all together share a true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings. Page 9. Dewan Sang Ba. Dewan is the realm of samadhi, beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings, and laws, the true nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, and sentient beings. Till one manifests as both permanence and impermanence, viewed as permanent, till one unfolds into an infinite world that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is, viewed as impermanent, till one unfolds into infinite worlds through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies in the four forms of birth. We transform through the 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing with grace arising from harm or harm from grace. Therefore, we unawakened beings vow to practice wholeheartedly, modeling ourselves after Ilwan Sangha Dharma Kaya Buddha, by cultivating our minds and bodies deeply, knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, and using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, and receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of the one and become one with the nature of Ilwan.
This morning, our Won Mu lay minister, Kathleen Won Herju, will be sharing her reflection, Weaving Seamless Compassion. With palms together, let us warmly welcome Kathleen.
Good morning. In Won Buddhism, we talk about oneness quite a bit. All dharmas return to one. All people, one family. We are one, we are whole. One pointed mind. The oneness of mind, heart, energy, and body. These expressions and descriptions are gifted guides. They help us understand and experience a truth larger than the ones that our physical senses limit us to. And on top of that, they're nicely poetic, so what's not to like? When I first started thinking about the oneness of mind, heart, energy, and body, I imagined that we were all like beautiful baskets woven of and by true nature, using time, energy, stardust, and myriads of causes and effects, kind of like this basket. Each aspect is woven together to create a unique functional whole. But the thing about this basket and this analogy is that both are kind of rigid. When I try to move one part of this basket, there's not much response anywhere else. And somehow rigid unresponsiveness doesn't really seem as if though it describes oneness, even if it's nicely woven together. Since the basket example didn't turn out, I kept my eye out for something else that would help me think about oneness. And I found it. Stretchy fabric, like this fabric here. You'll notice that there's a seamlessness to this fabric. Whatever I do in one part ripples through all the rest. No matter how big or small my movements are, or how I move the fabric around, every fiber is affected by what's happening. Our beings, seamlessness, oneness of mind, heart, energy, and body are like that too. I became aware of the seamlessness of my being in a surprising way a couple of years ago when I went to a wonderful acupuncturist to see if he could help me with a hand issue. At my first appointment, he started by examining my tongue because in traditional Chinese medicine, the tongue is diagnostic of persons' physical, mental, emotional, and energy states. My tongue showed, among other things, inflammation of the liver, which correlates with anger and resentment. That really caught my attention because I've never viewed myself as like this angry person, but it sure made me reflect, and it led me to realize that when I look at the world, I have a tendency to focus on its weak points and all the many things I think need fixing. While this inclination may be well-intended, it is also one that fed my frustration and anger and resentment, so much so that it was literally written on my tongue, my physical body. That's powerful. But does our oneness mean we should become hyper-vigilant about everything we are doing and becoming? If our beings are perfectly interfused onenesses of mind, heart, energy, and body, Must we attain some idealized version of perfection to become enlightened? No. In any life we have, our onenesses are simply tools that let us breathe and engage in the world. But life is not easy. And this is why the many challenges of the human condition highlight why compassion for ourselves is so essential. Around the time I sought acupuncture treatment for my hand, I also started working with Reverend Qi Gong at the Richmond Temple to strengthen and straighten my back. Reverend Kim is a wonderful Tai Chi and Qi Gong master. So you might be surprised to know that the very first thing she had me do was not exercise, but apologize. Specifically, apologize to the upper half of my body, which I had spent decades ignoring, disparaging, and disregarding. So, morning and night for a year, I apologized my body, and I thanked it for its ceaseless work and support on my behalf. Oneness of mind, heart, energy, and body is no stranger to Reverend Kim, who often encourages me to compassion yourself, not have compassion as if it were something external to be acquired, but an action. Compassion yourself. Once Reverend Kim and my diagnostic tongue helped me start appreciating what oneness really meant, I also started thinking about the oneness of us all together. What if, rather than being interconnected individuals, we were really just one thing, kind of like this fabric? As one being, tightness in one of us here reverberates through the entire cloth. But this also means that every act of compassion, self-compassion, reverberates through the entire universe as a gift. How beautiful is that? So, with this in mind, I now invite you to join me in Reverend Kim's beautiful practice. Place your hands gently on your upper arms and say, with feeling, compassion yourself. Compassion yourself. Compassion yourself. As one being, may the blessings of our compassion flow seamlessly throughout us. Thank you. Let's just take a breath. You know, in Won Buddhism, there are lots of different tools and techniques and gifts that help connect our mind and body and energy and heart. And one of those is Taoist cranial massage. So this morning, we began with Lars helping us do Qi Gong and stretching with our whole bodies. This is a technique we can do sitting down. So we'll begin. If you're wearing glasses, like me, take them off. And we're going to start by rubbing our hands together. Now close your eyes and place your hands over your eyes. Just breathe in and out. Let's do that again. Wrap your hands. Close and cover your eyes. With your eyes closed, look up, down, to your right, to your left. Now circle your eyes in one direction and the other direction. Let's release our hands and place them on our eyebrows and gently press, starting from our nose area out to our temples. Nice massage on those bones above the eye. And below the eye. And you can give your temples a nice little TLC rub. And then with your fingers, gonna on either side of your nose, kind of rub up and down. And then above our lips and below our lips, your hands are like this. Do a nice massage. Beautiful. Make a peace sign. One finger's going to go in front of your ear, one behind, and then rub up and down. And then our ears are a map of our whole body, so we're going to give our whole ears just pull and stretch, massage all around. This can really help kind of warm and circulate our energy. And then put your hands behind your neck, kind of rub one side and the other side. And now with our fingers, like hard raindrops, tap all over your skull. Top, side, back, behind your ears, where your head and neck meet. And then if you want, keep your fingers like that and give yourself nice raking on your skull. Beautiful. How do you feel? Pretty good? Wonderful. So now that we're all feeling really good, let's do a few minutes of what Reverend Won Gong likes to call power meditation for just a few minutes. So let's kind of readjust. You can sit however is comfortable for you. Legs can be crossed, they can be out, whatever works. And just for a few minutes, let's settle into that loving, compassionate energy for ourselves and each other. So now I think Jen and Eric have some announcements for us. Yes?
Thank you for practicing with us today, both here at the temple and our online friends. I especially appreciated how good my head feels now. I'm quite sure I have never massaged my lips before, and it helped me during that power meditation. So our Thursday Dharma study groups continue their exploration of our book, Many Voices, Many Insights, American Perspectives on Won Buddhism. This week's topic is From God to Buddha, My Spiritual Journey. All are welcome.
Calling all gardening bodhisattvas. In these hot, dry days, our temple gardens could use some watering and weeding TLC. If you have a little time to help during the week or after one of our weekend services, please let Kathleen know. Many thanks.
Our children's Dharma camp is coming up in June, later this month, and preparations are underway. If you have any time that you can offer to support the camp, please let us know. We deeply appreciate your support in nurturing and inspiring our children.
If you would like some more wonderful ways to center your mind and body, Reverend Won is leading a special Qi Gong class online from 2 to 3:30 on July 18th, and you can sign up on our website.
And for a little more peace and practice, you're warmly invited to join us at our 4 p.m. meditation at our North Raleigh Temple. This afternoon's focus will include a contemplation on how to balance the active yang energy of summer with grounding yin energy.
Thank you. I'm wondering, is there anyone here for the first time this morning? Oh, welcome. We're so glad you found us. Please chat with any of us here. We'd love to get to know you more. And if you would like, we have these lovely magic analog paper cards. If you would like to join our email list, we send out 2 a week, and it has links to the kind of activities and things that were on there. I'd also like to take a moment to say thank you to several of our unsung heroes, I guess is a good way to put it. There's so many people that work together that, help our temple thrive. And one of them, well, several of them, but one you'll see every Sunday when you walk in that door, and those are our greeters. So Joanne, could you please stand up? She is our head greeter, and she does all kinds of things behind the scenes that help create this warm, loving, entrance when you come in. So thank you, Joanne. And Jen is one of our greeters, and Eric has just become a greeter. And Kelly's here greeting on Saturday. Carol's another greeter. So just take a moment to thank them. They're lovely. Let's bless our morning together by singing a morning prayer song on page 13. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day in your presence. Today, full of health and with peace of mind, may I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with your grace. Today, gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I Thank you all. As I think you may know, those joining us today, we are not just here in this room. We are literally all over the world. And so our window to the world is Mr. Sunny Camera. So we're going to wave, bring your arms up and wave to friends. Everybody have a beautiful week, and Kyomaneems, have a wonderful rest of the day.